It's Tuesday. How sharp are you feeling? Not particular. Lee. Turn the microphone on. Radio check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check it out. What is up? What's happening, y'all? Notice the difference? Yeah, no. Camera or microphone cutting it out. Kind of cutting it out. Ooh, that was a good one. I noticed it. I might need to make a different microphone setting. Skiff Workshop. Did I put MB on there? It feels nice. Look at the drop. Boom. Boom. So this is skiff bearings, Artisan Cutlery, Mousebird, front flipper. Little bit easier, but it still could be a larger flip. I can hear a difference. It kind of has a little more tinginess to it. It's crispy. The drop, right, you're seeing. Sounds fine to me. Well, Donnie, you know, if it makes more noise, Donnie doesn't like it. But I'm noticing that the drop is pretty nice. Gotta go. Neil McKenzie. In, out. Go get that. Stack it up. Trish got monetized. Congratulations to Trish Mopatty. She sent me a screenshot. Was that yesterday? It feels like it's a little bit smoother. It's not significant. The drop shuttiness seems to be the most notice. And it has a little bit more tink, is a little bit louder, if that makes sense. There's Trish right there. Congratulations. I saw you were live a little earlier. I wasn't able to tune in, taking care of some stuff at work. But boom. Got the skiffs on my mouse bird. I wish the front flipper was just a little bit bigger. It works, but it seems that if it was just a little bit bigger, the snap would be a little more satisfying. But the flick out and the feel when it's open is what I like. What's up, Paul? He just might. Skiffs. First ones I did were on the mouse bird. Second ones I did. Whoa, we're on this right here. And I actually already did it. Tired of it. Got to go to the doctor. Well, good luck with you. What's up, Paul? What's up, Grateful Dong? Magnus Sluts Ho. We got Trish, Clint, Marco, obviously Paul. Obviously Paul. Dale Lane, Neil McKenzie, Donnie of the Laser Ghostedness, Sergeant Maximus. Donnie, what you been working on, bud? I've been so busy. Irons in the fire. About to pull a big one out. Quote me on that, Paul. I just want to we'll just relax on that. But like I've been saying, lots of things kind of in the fire right now. One of them about to pull. Everybody heard that MPG had the baby, the big baby boy. So congrats to MPG on creating another life. What's up, Henry? Knife Mom, what's going on? Just Nate. And yeah, congrats to Trish for getting monetized. Your channel's got that slow progressive growth that we want to see. And so I did put the skiffs on. I made a video when I did it. It was like a 22-minute video. I've had better days, prettier situations. Issues with the stupid barrel spacers on here sticking to one screw and just wasting time. So I may or may not post it. We'll see. You guys let me know. You want to see a 22-minute video of me changing out? I opened and closed this several times. Then I took it apart, put the skiffs on it, and then opened and closed it several times. And then I did the same thing to the Taipan. So I'll probably post it, but Paul, I saw Hate Nate's Contra. My goodness. What did Paul do? What did he do? What have I missed? Let me see. Show it to me. Show it to me now. Where do I see it? Show it to me. Skiffs aren't always better. It's interesting. Sometimes they make a knife way better. Sometimes a little. Sometimes negligible. And other times worse. Interesting to hear. In the first case scenario, I think the drop closedness is definitely noticeable. You push the button and it falls. And it kind of tings a little bit when it hits closed. I'm happy with it. So in this case, success. Now, if I could just extend the front flipper just a little bit. Paul, do you do PNAR extensions? Paul. All right. Maybe. So the second one was my tie pan, but I took it apart real quick today right before I came home and hit it with the old number 13 media at about 40 psi. So I got that 40 psi number 13 ceramic media. Ooh, tell me less, tell me more, tell me I'm an idiot. Here are the old, these are the bearings that, here's the top and the bottom of the bearings that came on the tie pan. That is what the skiffs look like. So if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the originals, and we've got a 12 ball count. 12 ball count on the skiffs. But what I did today is hit it with that media, and I resurfaced this from the stonewash that it was. It was basically stonewash matched the handle, but I kind of wanted to, brother, all right, touching me, touching you. All right, we got enough little oil in there. All right, let's just put her back together and we can look at it. How about that? How about that? Fair enough. That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, because this side has the captive, so you got to get that lined up correct. Ready? Big reveal. So everyone, what everybody up to today? Darkness reference. What I miss? I sent you the Contra Penman on Instagram. Stripped away the gray anno and did a Silver Surfer satin. I kind of did a satiny finish today as well. How about that? If you remember, the blade and the handle matched. It was all the same finish, the same color. Oh yeah, I can tell already. And it was fine. It was fine. But it wasn't my favorite. Now, what do you think? I don't know how well you can hear that. Dial it in a little bit. Oof. What's up, Michael? Smocky Poo, my man Smock. You get the Moorish salute now. Boys are all in here. Well, Nate's not in here yet, but Dong and Paul and Smock get the Moorish salute. Slap. Boom. Peanut hit the keyboard. What did I miss? Oh, M-Sock. Sure. So now we got the skiffs on here. What did everybody think? Just got here. You do the finish on the Tinger. I did this right here. It was what do you call it? Acid etched, stone washed, and it matched the handle. But I wasn't really a fan of the solid tone, and so I decided to hit it. I have blasters at work that I have access to. I don't know how well that looks, but I use this media bead blast number 13. I think it turned out good. What's up, Cat Scratch? And then I just added the skiff bearings, kind of my first experiment with skiffs. Woo! I don't know how much louder. I don't know if does that even, can you even hear it in there? Oof. It feels smoother. I can definitely tell like that drop. A little bit snappier. I'd say the ting is about the same, maybe a little bit more. I can't hear it super well when it's like this because I'm kind of going deaf, but when I put it here, it's like ping. And I noticed I also did them on the Mousebird, and at first I was like didn't feel impressed. But I think it's like you got to get them in, you got to work them in. What's everyone's opinion on oil? Tell me about your oil. So when you put the skiffs on, do you oil them up before you reassemble? Do you reassemble and put a drop in there? Do you not put any oil in at all? What does everyone do? Tell me, and then I'll tell you what I did. I definitely noticed the drop is better on the Mousebird. It's a little bit more crisp and tingy. Thomas, Magnus, let's ho, 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 ho. Pow, pow. Magnus, let's ho. What's going on, Thomas? So I got my 2 skiff bearings done. Woo. All right. Paul Might says most people use way too much oil. Grateful Dong says a couple drops on assembly. Chuck it. Told you there was a break-in. I rub slick them all on them. So you rub it on them before insertion. Knife Mom, keep it light on the oil. Only a little. KPL. Basically, what I did is I put 1 drop of KPL on, not even on each side of each detent ball, basically just 1 drop on each side total. Balls are going to make new tracks, baby. Exactly that, Smoky Poo. Oh, your poor dog, Co Bunny. Sorry about that. My friend's dog does not do well with the 4th of July fireworks. Kind of like a thunderstorm, same kind of deal. Poor puppers. But yeah, that's the thing. It's unfortunate. Ooh. In summary, got to lube them balls just a little. So I've got them. I got this back together. Ooh. What does everyone think of the 2-tone? Can definitely notice the difference. It's just, it was this darker stone wash. It did also kind of ghost out the logos. There you can still see the Best Tech logo at the right angle, but it basically ghosted it out. It's still there, but it kind of is more white and at an angle rather than like it used to be more like this one here. where it's black, where it says Artisan right there. So, but I don't mind that. I mean, whatever. Didn't like the fireworks either. Aaron. Yeah. Whew. That focus ain't working, is it? This one does. Chug it. I like it. Want to do mine? Sure. Just what? Blast it? I'll blast you. I'll blast you. I like it much better now. The single tone of it was fine. It was fine. Hold on a sec here. I'll bring it up. Although it might not. Shh. Photo on a thing. Actually, picture. So you can see this. It's got the stone washedness. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. How about blasting the pivot and the screws? I could, but I kind of like the handle all one. But I could do that. I did that for Stacy. Do I have any pics of that? Like before you do like an ano job. The one Stacy gave me ones that were blue or whatever, and I blasted them all clean and then re-anode them green. So blasting up small, you know, doing these tiny little screws and stuff could be done. What's up, Mac Jones? Hey, everybody. Does that ting even come through on the mic? Cicero. Woo. I feel the crispierness. It closes really nice. So new skiffs seem to be breaking in pretty decent so far. I don't even know what that means. That's what makes it hotter. Okay, so let's look at that pick. Jesus. Paul Satin, the hardware on my Golem. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, where did you say? What am I doing? I'm going to Instagram. I don't know. It's been. It's definitely been. Sorry. Is there a message? Is there a what did I do? Or do I have to just go to Paul sent a video? Oh boy. Let me see that dawn. Oh. That's so hot. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I like. Silver Surfer. Ooh. Paul might, you know, go to it. Go to it. Wait a minute. How weird is that? It's Paul A. Wait, come on, go. It's just being mean to me. Trying to. Got it, yo. There's a link. Need mods? Michael Threlkamp. Need mods. Send them this guy's way. I mean it. Let me rephrase that. What do you think of blasting the scales at an angle so one side of each ridge is different? I don't know how accurate. We did get these new. I'd have to look into the accuracy of that. Because we did get this new machine that basically has like a handheld, like almost like a pen, that you would now be able to get some. We have some that have a handheld like gun, but it's like shooting out like a spout, just, you know what I mean, just bleh. But we also have some where it comes out of a point that's like fixed, and so then you would bring this up under that point. We have some that are on a rail, but that's for a specific fixture and it's got a program to it. The new ones, we might be able to dial in something and you could mask. So what you would do is you would mask the one side and hit it, and then mask the other side and hit the other side. That's probably possible. Does that make sense? Do I sound like a total idiot? I make stuff up as I go. I can experiment with that though. Iowa AK, what's going on? Going to the AE Customer Appreciation Day. When okay, I've been on Planet too much. When is it? I can look that up. Failed hack on the bank. Had to get a new card. Fraud protection. Ick. Yeah, that happened to my bank got hacked and it took me months to get it recovered. They hacked and then they wiped like 8 accounts. I was one of them. And it took like 6 months for that to get situated. It was not cool. Yeah, Iowa AK, how you been? Let me know when that is, or I can look it up. 5-Star Folly, what's happening? Is there a gun knife show at Black Bear this soon? I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to settle down in the next week. By this time next week, should be able to be kind of caught up on some stuff. American Family Inch. Do they have like a calendar? Wouldn't they have something you would think like, oh, upcoming show July 18th? Yeah, you would think it would have something in here. Ten to 5, July 18th. What is July 18th? Is that a Saturday, I'm assuming? Saturday. What's up, Dirty Dan? Yeah, this isn't far from me. It's like an hour away. I have not been able to make it to any of them. It's on a Saturday. It's possible. Are you going to be there? I know there's the other one, the Midwest Knife Makers Guild. That's going to be down in like mid-southern Iowa. You're probably going to be to that. June? If it was in June, we missed it. Do you mean July? Heating? Because June's over. We missed that one. Key tip, never own, use a debit card. If a store is hacked, the hacker has direct access. Debit cards. These days, yeah. I mean, my bank was actually hacked. And that's they got through the bank and then just were able to get into a few accounts. I didn't know about an Iowa show, but we're planning on making the 6-hour drive to wow. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, the Midwest Knife Makers Guild show is gonna be in Iowa. I can look it up. It was in Minneapolis or like south side of Minneapolis a couple years ago. But this year, Mankato. "2026 Knife Show, September 26th, Des Moines, Iowa. At the Zagazig Shrine Center in Des Moines. Badger Show was fun too. I just wasn't able to make that one either. Okay, so we did miss it. It was last week. Well, at least his hair turned out nice. That's funny. That is funny. All right, so, yeah, still settling, working on it, making things happen. Magnus Lutzo did the skiffs. The drop is nice. The sound is nice. Feels crispy. Boom. What's up, Robert Willoughby? I'm not gonna make it down to Iowa though. I already know I'm not gonna make it down there. That's fine. I've got too many other trips already planned that I don't have any extra weekends or like days that I'm gonna be taking off to run around for now. For now. Boom. I'm trying to buy some stuff. This is definitely feeling snappy. Kind of spinning it out a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Is that... Is that coming through? Holy nice. Woo! One little tight little notch made that thing silly. Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear that, but damn, I need to work on my mic settings so that picks that up. That is, wow. Woo! Oh my God. Can you hear that? Jesus. What's the finch, Dirty Dan? This is the nocturnal. This is my only finch, smaller little finch. But I love it. It's cool. And it is the only knife that I have that has a handle that does this. It did come through a couple of times. Dude, the ting on there that's pretty sweet. Ron got the small boy today. Wish you would have got the tall boy when you got the chance. I have the tall boy. I love the tall boy. So this is the Finch Nocturnal. You can get tinnitus from that ting. Be careful because you can't stop doing it. Because you just can't stop doing it. Loctite it now. No. It'll come loose and I'll tighten it again. Yeah, we'll see. Today's political news. Magnus lots from Super PAC registering several pledges, but no real money as all assets are Frost Cutlery holdings. Woo! Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. And my new just slightly off. They're just not the same. When it was like uniformed, it looked like the whole thing was just dipped. And I'm not really a fan of that. And no offense to them or anything like that, but just this little difference. I love a stone-washed, kind of aged handle, but that blade just a little bit more satiny. I really dig. And 12 balls versus 9, or was it 10? 9. It was a 9 baller. Now we got a 12 ball. I'm pretty happy with my skiff experience so far. Ooh. I had to get one of these, you know. I mean, I was kind of heart set on having one to mess around with in Atlanta, and they didn't, and it was sad. I literally got home and ordered it. And it does have a little flex. I can feel the blade. It's not the play so much right here. I wonder if I tighten it a little more even. That's already pretty tight. But it's almost like the blade's got that nice hollow grind to it that it gives it just this little bit of kind of flexy. Frost Cutlery. Let's chuck it up to keep an eye on the binge, Ron. Oh yeah, for although you know, where is mine? There it is. Who knows how many people will be getting rid of it? It's a nice knife. I'm still on the fence for getting the matching dark mode small boy, although it will be DLC instead of the PVD, which is fine. But having the match for this would be cool. What's up, Deadhead? This was from the first drop, the first Tall Boy drops, dark mode version. So this is the version that doesn't have the the kind of circles cut into it, which I don't mind either. This is still my favorite one though. Glad I got it. So getting the small boy might be a good. Okay, Thomas says to skiff or not to skiff. That is the question. I think the price is cheap enough that if you have a knife that you like and you want to try to make it a little bit better, it's like $14. It's like $14. Why not try it? I'm pretty happy so far. I was kind of on the fence of like all the knives that people talk about skiffing. It's like, dude, that knife is already good. You don't, if I have a knife and it's good, why mess with it? Is kind of where I'm at. I was like, why mess with it? If they made skiffs for this, I'm not going to put them on it. Well, because it doesn't need it. But see, that's kind of where I feel is I get a knife that I like it and the action is good. No need to mess with it. No need to buy the skiffs. You know, do they make skiffs for the Moorish? Why would they? No need. So in that case, no, I'm good on it. And you know, I'm sure I could get skiffs for the tall boy. Look at that action though. Boom, closed. Snappy, fun. No need. But I had to try it. I had to try it. So I bought, instead of buying just one, I went two. And these were the two that I got. This does drop nice. It does feel good. The Dune has dual row bearings in it already. This bad boy. So not really necessary for this. I saw the shipwreck version of the small boy. It's not really a shipwreck. They're calling it a shipwreck, but it's more of the name. It's not really like a copper shipwreck per se. Don't sweat the petty things, pet the sweaty things. Oh. I still love this. Gonna get the Hulk version of the small boy. Boom, boom, boom. The table grows. Oh my God, Deadhead. Skiff makes dual row bearings, so you can buy the dual rows for it and make it that much better. That's another spot where I'm at. They're already good. These both were already good, but I decided to try it. What the hell? As of June 26th, they canceled the Des Moines show. I swear it wasn't Des Moines either. It was like, it was somewhere else. I don't know. Main reason for buying skiffs has been to improve blade centering when you can't. And if the action is only good where there is blade play. Also, hi, everybody, says Poke It Stuff. Good little info to know. It makes sense. You know, if a knife could use a little improvement, it's kind of a good way to do it. Altoona, basically Des Moines. So maybe that D's loins. That's funny. Favorite drop point? Yeah, this thing is cool. I love this colorway. The DLC bolster with the brown micarta. Something about this just makes me quite happy. The shipwreck version on the small boy has the copper pivot collar and a copper backspacer, right? But it's not really shipwreck. You know, it's like sort of, but they're using that term when I wouldn't put it in the same. It's not this. This is a shipwreck. You know? A little teeny piece and a little backspacer. It's like that's, you can call it that and that's fine, but it's not a shipwreck. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This is a shipwreck. Brian. Oof. Come on. Towels K. Dale Lane. The closest one is going to be on the 10th. It's going to be the Bladebinge dark mode version, which will be, it's essentially going to look like this, except for instead of a PVD coating, it's going to be a black DLC coating. But the dark mode version, I believe, on the 10th in a couple of days, is going to look pretty much identical to this. So if you're looking for a match to that, that's what you want. Bladebinge exclusive dark mode. Yeah, that's a shipwreck. And no offense, I'm not saying what they've got isn't cool, but they're using the title of a shipwreck, and it's like you're not really. Ooh, that's a good angle. Kane Miranda, what up? With the bong water swirling in the wrong direction. All southern hemisphere, like, dude, the toilet flushes the other way. What? You got a link to the AE show? I wasn't pulling one up. I was only on the AE website and I didn't see an event. What's up, Mick Ranger? I got some skiffs going on a couple knives. Here's one of them. Post it in the chat. It doesn't come up. If you post a link in the chat, it automatically doesn't allow it. Just tell me what, like, just say it's like, what is it, AmericanEdge.com, or it's, you know, at some other site. The Winter Blade looks floppy. Solid. When it's here, it's not moving at all. It's this weird lock. And the lock does this push. So you're literally going for push. But you can also Just flick it out. And this big piece right here is a block. You can see the sharpening choil comes out. When it's out, it's solid. It's not moving. But it's this crazy lock. And it doesn't move. You can pull the lock all the way to there and the blade's still solid. Then it's like, boom. And it's kind of, you're pushing. It's like, it's doing one of these. Oof. Oof. It's weird. And you have to kind of get on it, get off of it the right way. Boom. It's interesting. Brian's always designing some wild stuff. Crazy spins and flips and magnets and stuff. You never know what you're going to get next time you pick one up. It's what I kind of love about it. It's kind of what I love about it. You know what I'm saying? Deadhead, does your ABW seem unfinished? The milling on mine is rough and the blade wouldn't cut paper out of the box. No, which milling pattern did you get? I got the diamond and I think mine feels great. The diamond, the handle, the texture, the depth is fantastic. My blade was sharp. I don't have it because I've shipped mine off. My blade was sharp, but the tip of my blade it was just slightly rounded. It wasn't like at a perfect point. It was almost like someone just kind of went like this, and I needed to fix the sharpening to make that point have a little bit more when you're digging in on the point. But it was sharp. The edge was sharp. The point was a little, needed a little work. And my diamond texture was fantastic. You got the 45 degree. So did anybody else have any milling issues with their ABW Slippy? I like the 45 degree mill. That's my favorite one. That's something that I've got on a few knives. Like that right there. Titanium with the 45 degree milling angle. That's like my favorite, the jam. I love the way that looks. Here's another one here. Right? Super cool. Eldorado. Mick said his ABW wasn't that sharp, but it's awesome. North Valley Neil says his was very sharp. So we're getting some variety. I think sharpening it, if it just needs to be sharpened. Or no, but you've got, your texture seems a little rough. If you didn't know, I sent mine off to RCO. I will bring up a link to that in a second. Right after we look at this. Save the date. July 18th, Minnesota Knife Enthusiast Show. 10 to 6. I will see what I can do. 10 days. 10 days from now. All right. Home. Thank you for the link, Andy. Oh, I suppose I can do this now. Not that too many of you are in the Midwest, but if you are, here's a link, American Edge. Here's the show, July 18th. All right, we're back. So, question was about my ABW slip joint. Anybody have a rough edge slip? Cicero got the frag slip, no issues. I thought the blade was sharpened it. It's a 45 degree angle. It's a good angle, bro. It's a good angle. Mine is not hair popping sharp, but it ain't too bad. MPG, did MPG pop in there? How's the new baby? Doing good, gaining weight, freaking tired. Congrats. I already brought you up right at the beginning. Let everyone know that everyone already knew, but that you are now with multiple child. Congrats. Doing good. How's everything else? Just tired. Mick Ranger has the diamond texture. Thomas sent a link. Okay, I'll look at that one in a second here as well. Thomas, eyeball. Yeah, Thomas, she had the kid. She had a big old boy. Okay, so I own the ABW slip joint with the diamond texture. Zoics. Like, wow. There's the 45. There's the straight. What? Okay. There's the diamond. I have that one with the diamond texture. Was he a 13-pounder? Big old beast. So I sent mine off to RCO Customs. So mine was this right here. And now it is on its way to Ted Rooney of RCO Customs. I haven't finalized. Mick Ranger says, I love my ABW. When the handle has sharper edges than the blade, yeah, that's not good. So I am having them full DLC it. So we're going to have the whole thing. The pivot, the screws, the scales, the back bar, the blade. We're going to do the whole thing in a black DLC. I'm looking to do a matte black DLC. Here's one of them. This is the smoke DLC. I do not think I'm going to go with this one. This one looks more like a stonewash, kind of acid etch stonewash kind of a look. I like it, but I don't think I'm going to go with that one. He's got this one right here that is a Zerhoned DLC, which kind of gives it, it's almost like a grayer black. So that is one of the options I kind of like. Could you imagine the entire thing in that? This is another one, the Zerhoned. This is kind of where I'm at right now. Is this kind of Zerhoned? It's not shiny. It's not super dull, but it's kind of a matte black. Boom. So that's kind of where I'm sitting right now, with some finish kind of like that, but on this. Anyone thoughts? And it is something. It will focus. Hi. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's like I want to just wait for it to like figure it out. It will cost more to do than the knife costs to purchase. So there's that. But that's fine. Did you get an epidural? She did not. She asked for it, and like 5 minutes later, she had the baby. Mac Jones been enjoying the Max Ace Neptune. Now you want more OTFs? MPG, you're a champ. I'm excited for the matte black look. Tips for newborn care. Wait 3 weeks before tattooing a baby. Always store babies in secure locked drawers. Oh, I tell ya. Kathleen, what's happening? So I don't know. I still have a couple days before he gets it in the mail. I know that I don't want it to be overly shiny. Here's another version of the Zerhone black. Actually, this is the scales. The blade was polished. So you can see the difference between the matte black and then that polish. But it's going to be a couple of months that we're going to have to wait. His books are basically full. He said he's basically booked about 2 months, about 10 weeks ish out. So if you get a hold of him and then book something, that's basically you're looking at a couple of months, which is fine. Water broke at 1500, had him at 732. Tony Jr. Tony 2, the revenge. What's up, Mr. Mouse? How you doing? Y'all are wild stuff. New skiffs. Sounds better. Well, I'm deaf. Dropped. Just, I probably said it more than you need to hear. Chicken fried steak. Enjoying the mouse bird. And then a little stinker. That is awesome. So will I buy more skiffs for more knives? Maybe. I might a couple here and there. I don't know which ones though. I'd have to have reasons. And again, a lot of these knives I'd consider, it's like it's already fantastic. This one's already fantastic. But Chuckett is saying they do make double row skiffs. So you could get the double row skiffs on here. Eating every 2 hours. Ugh. That doesn't sound, that sounds like work. I mean, bless you. Bless your heart. Skiff is the reason. But I don't really need skiffs for this. This action's already ridiculous. It's already fantastic. What are skiffs gonna do to my... What could they, how could they possibly... Thinking of building a full titanium flitanium beef. Might be able to find one, Mac. I almost feel like I don't need them. Couldn't do babies every other day. It's like eat, eat, eat. Baby like that, you got to feed it like every day. Ugh. Kidding me? And then what? How? You know? Then you go and get some inexpensive, or Why does this work so good? Why does this work so good? You know? $100, if that, for a Towser K. Boom. I mean, it's got weight to the blade. That kind of gives it that guillotine. New York Custom Knife Show, November 2026. Weston, Jersey City, Newport. Thomas will be there. Fred will probably be there. VIP pass. As much as I'd like to. Someone wants to fly me out. You guys. I tell you. I've already tried. I have a regular Flytanium beef. Been carrying it a lot, which is rare. I have a beef. It's not the titanium one, though. The Towser K is a fantastic anomaly, says Chuck It. It's something. It's just, it's such a good knife. I really, really like it. I have 3 of them. Well, actually, I have 4. I have this one, I have the micarta one, I have the Rich Light one, and then I have the mini Towser K. And then I have the Towser R from Dragoon, which I haven't really carried much since it's still kind of fresh. Thomas will most likely go. Paul's beef strong. Dong, you need to check out a Towser K. I'll give you, you want a Towser K? Down? I'll send you a Towser K. Your beef is wrong. I smell like beef. Seriously? Seriously, Clark? I can't see. I can't see anything. Well, yeah. Look at that action. They're all good. It's a sweet knife. It's a good size. Got that choke up with the little jimps on the choke up spot. 154 cm. Tons of jimps going up the back. Little ramped up smooch pooch. Hit it. Quit it. Bragging about Paul's meat. Anybody else going to go to the better call the 5-0 Custom Knife Show in New York? Anybody else in that area? I'd go check it out if I was. But alas, I will not. I will not be there. I don't know if I've got any shows in me for the rest of the year. Things. There's things. Drive, monkey. I got trips. I already got like 3 more trips for the rest of the year. Trying to plan a 4th with me pop, which I think is important. So that'll be 4 trips. And we got State Fair. State Fair, State Fair. I will not be at CFS. I heard babies go for a fair. They drive a strong price, a high price. Are you done or are you going to have a third, says Thomas. Once you get rolling, I mean, why stop there? Kizer Drop Bear Fix 7 is a delightful slab of metal. I'm glad to hear it. Cicero wouldn't touch New York with 2 stolen 5-foot poles. A 1/2 and 1/4 quarterstaff? We haven't discussed it, but I want one more. Jesus. I mean, I guess a trio. Then you can juggle them. If you got 2, you might as well have 3 because you can't juggle 2, but you can easily juggle 3. Well, you could juggle 2. Why not 3 though, right? New York Custom Knife Show is held in Jersey City, not New York or New York State. True, it says Jersey City. Right here. Right here. New Jersey. This is stuff's made in New York City. New York City. Get a rope. So it's Jersey. Slightly different. Same, but different. Every day is a day for a Moorish, though. I open this one every day, I'll tell you that much. I don't open every knife I've got every day. But I open this one a lot. Okay. So, what? Look at the exhibitor list. For what? New York? I don't know. Arcane, Tony Baker, Brunhost. Yeah, Demko, Bill Dennison. Okay. Three Rivers, Norse, Dragon's Breath Forge, Knife Joy. I've heard of some of these, not all of them. Kansept and Tenable, Latama, Bastard. Yeah, I bet it'll be a fun time. I would like to go. I would like to. Someone, yeah, buy me a hotel, VIP pass, airline, flights, car rental. MPG, got to feed the little one. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. What's up, big hams? Mac Jones. Ken doesn't like the drop bears. Who doesn't like the drop bears? There's nothing wrong with the drop bear. Some people like to be anti Kizer. You have 3. If you sell 1, you still have 2. The emptiness in his eyes where his soul used to be. Ugh. 4 daughters? Oh, Lord. I like drop bears. Are you Ken? You mean Ken me? You mean me? I like drop bears. I have a couple drop bears. I don't know where the hell either of them are. Should be right. What is that? Sweet chocolate mashed pudding on a stick. I am a mess right now. All my stuff is literally I totally even forgot that I have this. Oh, this thing. I got this and haven't looked at it since the day I got it because unnecessary. I totally forgot about it. Where are my drop? I know there's a drop bear right there. Right there. There's one. But where's my drop bear compare drop bear? Oh, I brought that to show. That's right. It's right here. I brought that to show as an example of a knife. No kids, expend more money on knives. Yeah, look at this. This is like full. This is like as serrate could serrate. This serrate has serrate. The Triad Lock Voyager. I mean, what? This was Amazon Prime special. Mr. Mouse driving and lurking. Hope every single one of you have an awesome week. Same to you. Never dropped a bear or a dime, but have dropped the deuce plenty of times. And you made it rhyme. You don't cuddle with your knives at night? I sure do. Now that's a knife. This is ridiculous. That's why I got the serrate, obviously. Knife Jesus. What's up, Justin? Silliness. Absolute silliness. Let's get back to the fun stuff. Kizer Roach XL. I did. It does look good. It does look good. Pass around from Fred has this one in it. Remember mine had a little bit of rock this way. Fred's does not. Fred's is as solid as can be, but it's identical to this. Just has a clip on the other side. I swapped mine over because I'm a lefty. Love this knife. I did have to make it a little adjustment on right when I got it, but now it's held. It hasn't changed. It's fantastic. It's crisp. It's snappy. It makes me quite happy. Slap a slap tabby. I don't know. Don't recommend it. Don't recommend what? This? I recommend this. I love this. Is one of my favorite knives. Or you don't recommend something where alcohol was involved. Sometimes you just got to go for it. Serpentine from Kizer. Boom. Woo! See that? Almost got myself. Last time I fell asleep with a knife, I woke up with bloody sheath, right? Got to be careful. That's where the alcohol was involved. Got to be careful. Dropping Cicero on a roll. This is so, like, why you wouldn't, I wouldn't, no need for skiffs on that. Mantra. I wish that Gecko Dune had several different things changed. Tell me what you would change. What would you change? I would maybe add a front flipper. You could make that up notched just a little bit, and that would still be able to go into the satisfy, see where the stop pin is. You kind of make that come up. and give it a front flipper. I would also say to get rid of the button. The button actuated bolster lock is nice, but if it's a bolster, it's a bolster. It's already good. It doesn't really need the button. Never fall asleep looking at a knife collection and watching a late night live. Ask me how I know. What's up, John? Nice little stash today here. So Thomas, what would you change? I think I wouldn't really change. I would get rid of the button, make it also have a front flipper on it, and we'd be good. Maybe make the choke up. Yeah, it's fine. Make that 30 seconds bigger. But I like it. Get rid of the button. Maybe. Everybody see this? Make it a warning. Not that one. I mean, I like warnies, but I like a little variety. Everybody see this? What was that? Pocket lint. Make it a small sharpening notch or full finger choil. Scales are too close to the handle. Thumb studs are sharp. Thumb studs. That could be just the tiniest bit larger. Deadhead finds himself using the bolster, not the button. I kind of prefer, I like a bolster lock. And so button actuated liner locks are kind of, they're cool, but I feel like everybody's kind of trying to do that too hard right now.
Yo, my 2 cents. Skiff or don't skiff. They are better bearings than the Shatstock bearings, fact. On ABW, the Slippy is $159 for a family-run, USA-made titanium knife. Customer service is excellent. Got an issue, they'll fix.
Truth facts all around. Facts B. Hate Nate's popping in with the 20. Magnus Lutz, ho, ho, ho. And oh, it's focusing. It's trying to focus. That's what's happening. It's Voltron. Just focusing on Voltron, and he'll form the head. Here's the copy of the link that Hate Nate has spoke of. ABW, right chair, pow, right in the kisser. There they are. 45 angle, straight line. Diamond texture like mine, and then rectangle frag. Magna cut on the blade. What is available? The straight line is the only one currently sold out. The straight line. The other three, what's up, Marco? Yee. And what's going on, Hate Need in the house, my man, Magnus Lutz. Oh. Dale's Trail, Snail Dale, Snail Trail Dale. Lurking since it started, feeling creepy. Did he farted? What? We're silly today. Trying to get some crap done around the house. I'm lurking, but I can't respond. Hating it. Much love. Much love. thanks for giving us another reminder that the ABW Slippies are fantastic. Everyone pick one up. And as soon as I get mine back, which is going to be much longer from now, a couple of months, then you're all going to want to get yours DLC coded too, baby. Woo! Say what now? Say what now? Who to what now? One of the best values, US titanium magnet cut slip joint. Yeah, it's fantastic. And they're great. Good people running the company, solid slip joint, excellent feel in the hand, very snappy, different styles. I'm going to have to get myself the 45 angle. This one at some point. But yeah, it's pretty solid. On the edge, you bought one of the Grip 6 belts. Dude, a different day, different clothes, same belt. This guy, know what I'm saying? This guy. Hands down, the best affordable US made titanium slip joint. It is. It's great. It's a really good knife. Mac Jones. Ho, ho, ho. Call him out. All right, let me clear this up a second here. What am I trying to find? Need a fresh beer. Ooh, I need it first. Or an In-N-Out. What's gonna be for dinner? What do I like about slip joints? There's some nostalgia to it. There's something about going like this and then being like, pow. And then this. I will always have one of these in my pocket. Always going to have one of these in my pocket. Northwest Knife Nerd. Well, maybe not this, or this. I'm always going to have, this is going to be my main. Something, some type of a folder, whatever. But secondary wise, I always have some type of little slip joint or a fifth pocket, third dairy carry. I carried 3 today. Today, for an example, I carried the Mousebird, Artisan Cutlery Mousebird with the fresh skiff bearings on it. So that was my main knife, right? And then my secondary knife was the Finch Nocturnal. And then I had my 1931 Leatherworks slip with my C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack 154 CM and Orange Bone. I love them. They're super fun. More slippies, where I've got this one right here. This was a Rosecraft Peanut. Something about this with just a nice stag handle. This is just like something you would see, wow, a grandfather would have in his pocket back in the day. Would always just have one like this. You know what I mean? Just a fun little in the pocket. I got the newer kind of a style, this KB Eldorado with the clip on it and that 45 milling M390 half stop. I also really like a half stop. Wish I could have stopped by the KDK house last weekend. Not enough time in the day. I get you, David. The weekend got away from us faster than you know. Listen to that. This is the Apta that I shipwrecked. But that half stop and that walk and talk, right? I wish I had my ABW on me to show you, but it's really snappy. They're really fun. It's got a good feel. It's kind of one, it's similar to like this, where it's got a nice boom and then boom, but it's got a louder kind of a walk or a louder talk to it. Today, Thomas carried Hellbender Blade Co. Newt, which is an awesome fixie. And that Battle Worn Blue Protec Avalon. Nice carry. The Newt is cool. Stopped carrying slip joints after I stabbed a refrigerator box. Yeah. Had the blade close. You don't do that. But you weren't cut. That closed on your fingers, but you didn't get cut. You're lucky. Second from the right, this one right here. This is the Kickstarter Feldspar. This is the CJRB Feldspar. It was copper with a PVD coated S90V, and I did the Kenman shipwreck treatment. So I shipwrecked the handle, and then I took the blade and did a stone wash to it, kind of help it match that shipwreck. So it is a top liner lock. You can see button actuated liner lock. A little stiff. Boom. Shipwreck turned out really good though. Slip joints are inherited culture of nostalgia, right? Lead paint and asbestos. It just brings me back, and it's got a feel. It's not a main carry. That's what these are more of. I actually got a case at the show. I like the hole. This is a S35VN case. Most case knives do not have good quality control. This one is solid though, with no play. It's got a snappy boom. And the other reason I picked it up is I wanted to test it, put it through the ringer, see if a higher quality case holds up, and it just matches this. Look at that carry right here. Tell me that's not a nice looking combo. The case is still dull, and it's because I haven't done my unboxing video for it yet. So I got to leave it dull. I'm going to do my unboxing in the next couple of days, and then I can get in and sharpen it and see how well the actual blade holds up. I don't know how it will. Ditch the case, get a Pina custom. Just saying. Well, yeah. Dwayne Letterman. You like that? It turned out pretty good. Wow. My right hand is not happy today. The copper, look at that. The shiny part. Super cool. And I'm not a big case guy. Just that one was like, all right, we'll give it a shot. We'll try it out. I'd like to have a Pina custom. What's up, Dwayne? Slip joints teach you respect a sharp edge. One wrong stab through the liver. No. Ow. 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 Guys, see this fresh laser mark? Pretty happy with that one. So it's a white mark on a black aluminum. Originally did the first mark, black mark on silver, kind of like this, for North Valley Neil. So I had to repeat it a few times, and I'm going to repeat it a couple more probably. But I'm already working on some other designs. It gave me some inspiration for coming up with some wild mixed interesting kind of patterns and stuff. Don't try to puncture someone's tire with any knife that folds. Likely to cut off a finger. Yeah, any folding knife, I wouldn't even with one with a lock on it, I wouldn't do that. It just seems like that's the potential for an overstressed. These aren't designed to go through a tire. And that's where you get one of these. You're looking to do that. Get the right tool for the job. The Burning Stables Forge Motley. If I'm going to try to do that, this is it right here. This is not folding over on my hand. There's a big lockup spot. You get slammed into there. That's going to do that work for you. Boom. Lock your thumb on the top. Wow. Ling Long Dong. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. See this. If you have problems with tires, Mac or anyone, this is what you would use. It would be this. This is my Burning Stables Forge Motley AEBL. Cross-cut micarta handle with micarta pins. Really good job. Clayton did an excellent work. Very thick, stout beef. This is not a delicate user. This is a hog. This is for tires or something like that. This is definitely more of a delicate one. The Kizer Buddy, thin, slim, doing that more delicate kind of work, right? But you could pop into a right? We're gonna get some red marks on that one. Slip joints, liner locks, frame locks. Do not use them for heavy use. Most other locking mechanism more than strong enough to puncture. Yeah, or is that what the triad lock is for? You just across the tire with your triad lock. Use a katana. Right. Non-folding. Kevin Smith and Nas, what the hell, my man? What is up? Kevin, I did a little blast on my Taipan. Gave it a little two-tone. Oof. And put skiffs on it. What do we think? Very happy. Love this knife. It's a lefty. Awesome front flipper. I skiff all my fixies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Choice. Very happy with the full size. They did have a smaller, the mini Taipan, but I definitely, the mini Taipan is about the size of the Venom, which is another great knife. But the Taipan, I like that big size. I like that length. Just remember, aim for the sidewall. You don't have any crosshatch steel up in there. What's going on, squared off thumb discs? Driving but listening, wish I could chat. Blazeburger, hope you're having a great day as well. Squared off thumb disc. I skiffed the merry-go-round at the park, dude. Those kids. Hole saw drill. That's what's up. Just use the hole saw drill. Done. You're through. They're coming through. Got the newt in OD green. Boom. That newt is a sweet little fixie. Small fixies do work. What's up, J1? Venom. Thinking about doing your numb in green. What? Oh, the one that you just got from me, or not from me, but gonna have them send it all the way to green? Oh, you got to work on the links, Thomas. That first link doesn't go anywhere. And the second one's just for a clip. Gotta let me know about it or what it is rather than just posting a link. So the first link doesn't come up. There's nothing. The second link, Hellbender pocket clip for the newt. I thought you said it came with the clip though. Well, if I get way back here. You're going to wink it and anno it green yourself? You don't even really need to wink it. You could probably just clean it and then just, because green, you're just going further. You don't really need to bring it back. You can just send it. Just make sure it's nice and clean. I'll wink you. Michael just outside got stung by yellow jackets? Yellow jackets coming at you hot. Well, it works for you. It doesn't work for me. Now it does. Before it came up. I can't show you. Maybe I can. What? Dumb. Whatever. Either way, let me know what you're, you know, like check out this. Here is the link.
At HateNate704 became a member. At HateNate704 celebrates 11 months of membership. Well, would you look at that, almost a year. The shenanigans have only begun. Much more kids, much more. Or not, I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Cause I'm so high, so high. Heard me?
Heard me? We've only just begun. Remember 11 months at the Magna Cut level. Full salute for Hate Nate at 11 months. Boom. Thank you so much, bro. Much appreciated. Magnus, let's go. Yes, indeed. Thanks so much, Hate Nate. We've only just begun. We can only continue on. We can get it. Got it? Good? In the hood? What? Why is this being stupid? All right. I got it. I'm back. Did I put skiffs on the Taipan? I did. Thank you so much, Hate Nate. 11 months and strong. Much appreciated. Sounds great. Snappy. Ooh, nice ting to it. It seems to break in a little bit more every time I use it. Can recommend. As far as skiffs go. The great and powerful Hate Nate. Noticeable, yes. Significant, no. It is getting better. I also put skiffs on the Mousebird, and I am noticing an improvement on it as well. Do either of them like significantly improve it? No. It definitely makes it a little smoother, drops a little easier, tings a little bit more. I'm happy with it. For 15 bucks.
At Michael Threlkel 212 became a member.
Welcome to the gas station, Michael. Much appreciated. Where do these stairs go? They go up. So I'm liking it. The drop, definitely. You push the button in and it drops. So not super noticeable. Well, noticeable. Significant, not as much. Taipan. Ooh. That sounds great. It did sound good. Definitely more of a ting now. Drop shut. Snappy pop. Snappy pop. Now you see why I curb your expectations while edging you on to get edging. It's all good though. I'm happy about it. I have no problem. I'm not upset with my spending, buying a couple sets. I'll probably buy some more. I could definitely see it working good. Like if I have something where I'm having centering issues, or it just seems a little tight, stiff-ish. But woo, girl. That's awesome. That is awesome. That hollow grind is nice. Love everything about that knife. Truth facts. Truth facts. What's everyone getting into today? 6:16. Cole goes on at 7, right? I want to get some things done. Like I said, without oh yeah. I had to remember to do that. Without what? The hell was he talking about? Who knows? A couple more things. Couple more days where I'm locking some stuff in, getting some things done that I wanted to get done, getting caught up so I can start moving forward with some stuff. Very exciting times. 8 o'clock in real time. In your real time. Living in the future, man. Living in the future. I recommend upgrade skiffs on the Kubi knives. Did it to the Tri-Stash and the Titius, made a big difference. All my Kubi knives are so smooth. They're all fantastic already.
At Kevin Smith and Knives became a member. At Kevin Smith and Knives celebrates 18 months of membership. Some knife reviewers are great, but did you know some are cocks? Just kidding, they all make the Olay sticker peck out in not high.
If you just read that slowly, you don't quite get it. But by hearing him read it, some knife reviewers are great. But did you know Summer Cox just 18 months at the D2 level? Kevin, boom. Actually, I'm gonna salute you with, man, I tell you what, I had it. There it is. With this bad boy. Gonna make yours green, huh? $18 months for Kevin Smith and Knives at the D2 level. Much appreciated, dude. And for those of you that might not know, a couple of these shelves, Kevin made those. I made a couple of them. I made that one and that one. Kevin made that one, and that one. Bow. Thank you so much, Kevin. Holy run-on sentence and grammar. It did all the things. Had the puns or the Mad Libs ish. N1 Cornerstone from Numb Knives. Pinch lock. Tri-Stash. It's already fantastic. Wow. And my tight, yes? Woo! Sit down. Sit down. Don't hold it in front of you in the camera. Boom. Wow. I'm not high really sells it. What's up, Fred? So yeah, that's what I love about my Titius is it's just like, wow. It's just so smooth already. It's a big blade. How's Fred doing? Nate has the coolest pistache. Are you sure? Are you sure? You sure? Skiffs made a difference in the V1. This is the V2. This is the V2. And it's pretty damn smooth. Pretty damn smooth. Not like my Focus. Fred, I did a thing. I put skiffs on my Taipan and on my Mousebird, and it has made both of them better. Mousebird, Fred, look at that drop. Pistache. The Tri-State, look at right here. The Tri-State Tri-Stash in full piss. The Pistache. And then I did a laser mark underneath the Ultim of his mustache logo. But I did The front flip still just needs a bigger front flipper. It still front flips, but it needs, the front flipper needs to be bigger. And it never will be, which is unfortunate. But the open, the drop, the flick out, it does have a little bit more ting to it, which doesn't come through on my microphone very good. But the drop is really nice. Right? Then I also did it to the taipan. But before I did, Fred, you remember what it looked like. I took and I media blasted the blade to get rid of the stonewash finish on the blade. And so now I have a satin finish on my blade. It ghosted out the logos. They're still there, but they're kind of more ghosted. And it has a slight offset of the stonewash on the handle now. Woo! Snappy. And I'm happy. That handle color is full on 10 or 20 pisses in the same toilet bowl without flushing. No, that's what color my piss is every day. Super dirty. Ugh. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Northwest Knife Nerd. If you're considering it, skiffs are literally only like 14 bucks. Why not? Give it a shot. It doesn't fix the small front flipper. The front flipper just needs to be a little bigger, unfortunately. Unless they were to make a V2, that's pretty much is what it is. But the flick out is really nice. Ordered 3 sets. Yeah, the ones that I got for those 2 knives were the same. It was the same one. 5mm by 12 by 16th with the 12 ball count. We got a 12 ball. Both of them were 9 ball and upgraded to 12 ball. But the Mousebird and the Taipan both took the same size. You can type it in there if you go there and just type in what the knife is, and it'll tell you what size they go with. Unless some of them might not. I'm kidding. It's not that yellow. It's just, I'm just being funny. Back when I only used to drink Mountain Dew every day. Dirty Dan doesn't like Altum. Look at the Altum on my Titus. It's even darker though. It's even thicker, richer. Ooh, just dark. You pee like, comes out like that. It's like, ugh. I'll take no balls. Wash your life. Donnie coming in here hot. Wash your life, bro. Woo! Although there's something to be said. Donnie's washers. Ooh, give me that. Give me that freshly made Donnie washer. That's a real healthy dehydrated flavor of piss right there. Leave it to Donnie to come in here hot. I'll take no balls, thanks. Wash your life. Oh, that's great. That is great. The pistache is your favorite shade of Altum. It's a good one. He nailed it. I mean, I like it. It's got a little bit more goldeny hue. It's got that golden hue. Kidney transplant yellow. Dude, you're about to. Ugh. Ugh. Bro, you're not looking good. Probably need to get checked on that. The Donnie washer. The Royal, it's clean, Your Highness. Yeah, 3 of those. Good washer action. Top notch. Is very good. Yep. I am hungry. I need to get some food. What should I get to eat? Tell me. What should I get to eat? Probably do that. The old Donny Washer. Yeah, I know I do. It's James Earl Jones. He's like, I know I do. Just walked the Husky, way too hot outside. It's like 80 something here. It was kind of hot. I pretty much left work and came straight here. So I did not sit in it. Oh. Donnie consumes the washers and then passes them. Heat yourself up a dang quesadilla. I need more than that, and I don't have one to heat up. I could go get one. Go to Taco Bell. If you take a knife apart that has bronze washers, polish them to mirror finish, and do the same for the blade surface they ride on. Then give it some super lube. 67 in Jers. Yeah, it's 82 here. 67 for Fred. So he got a cooler day. It looked like it was going to maybe rain. Overcast, but it's not raining. You know, like the poo-poo coffee beans. Yeah, that the cats eat or whatever. So you don't get the actual coffee. You have to have the cats eat it first. So you have to have Donnie. I guess they're small. Might not be the worst. Grateful you nasty. Although I do want to try that civet coffee. What is super lube? I don't want cat shit coffee, even if it's expensive. Donnie is the Kapalua of 9. Not international he internally processes. What is that? Oh, I make it myself. 79 is storming for Mac. It's like a wet blanket. It's been 108. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, is it monkeys? I thought it was cats. Do monkeys eat it too? Or maybe monkeys eat it and then the cats eat the monkey. Just a little bit of stank goes a long way. Is that the Kapaluas or monkeys? I was thinking it was the one that I thought cats ate it. Ooh. Roasted from being attached to the outside of the space shuttle. What? They put it in a preserve box so that it only gets just enough to get toasted. We just want a little toast. Oof. So there's also monkey poop coffee. Wow. Might as well try them all. Might as well try them all. All right. Google's a myth. Maybe. The old hak tua. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've gone off the rail and I love it. And that's fine. I am gonna go get some actual food. I like buttered toast. I like buttered toast. What's the deal with sausages? I like buttered sausage. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Lugal. I call it Lugal. Let's talk about butter sausage. What is it? What is it doing? Pork roll, egg and cheese. That sounds good. I'd go get some egg rolls. And not pho. Pho, it's too hot for pho. I love it, but it's too hot. Civet is cat processed and Kopi Luwak is monkey processed. Two different types of coffees. I still want the one where the monkeys eat the cats. The cats process the, and then the, yeah, wait, what? It's the Great Space Roaster. Am I the only one who watched Hot Tub Time Machine and Hot Tub Time Machine 2? Bro. And Hot Tub Time Machine 2. That's why you said Lugal. But wasn't that in 2? That was 2. Because in 2, they had already gone, or is it at the end of 1? And he had already gone back. I don't remember now. I remember they're both funny. Even the second one is still funny. And what's her name is hot. That is, so the whole Lugal thing was at the end of 1. Did you not see 2? 2 is good. But yeah, so that must have been at the very end of 1. Word laser. Laser ghost. Word up. Toxic Avenger, Flight of the Navigator, and Howard the Duck. If you mean the old Toxic Avenger, yes. Flight of the Navigator, yes. Howard the Duck, yes. Favorite of the 3? Ooh, so different. Probably Howard the Duck has the most nostalgia for me. Got a knife delivery from Malaysia. Ooh, pics. The $2, did they reference it in that? Because isn't that from Better Off Dead? Oh, and they're waiting for the guy to lose his arm. Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, that's so stupid. I totally forgot about that too. That's such a side. That's totally a side because that's Crispin Glover's character. And in the future or in the present, he only has one arm. So when they go see him in the past, he has both. So it's like they're trying to wait to find out. Oh. Louisville. Louisville? I say Louisville on purpose. I'm sure people can't stand that. Yeah, I didn't watch the remake. No, thank you. Creep Show, original Creep Show, yes. That's a good one too. Okay, so they first walked into the ski lodge and they said something about the $2. Where's my $2? He's like, bro's rocking a Walkman. I got a Walkman. Okay, fully derailed, bringing it back. I'm going to go get some food. Everyone have a great day. I'll be lurking on Tri-State maybe for a little bit, but I am very productive and motivated lately, and it's been good. Baby steps to the door. The door's real close. Better off dead is I want my $2. Yes. That was the paper boy on the bike. And he's on the mountain. Where's my $2? It's fantastic. See you for Thursday Night Live, 6 p.m. Central. Love you all. Magnus Sluts ho. Moorishmen. The Moorishmen unite. Magnus Lutz for life. Donnie, always good to see you, bud. I need to plan a trip. Come down. That's another trip. Shit. I would like to do that. Baby steps to the door. Donnie got me on that one. All right, y'all. Videos coming soon on all the knives that Fred got me as well. Lots of fun stuff. Thank you all so much. Magnus Lutz for life. A lot of good stuff coming in the future here. Very excited. This next week is going to be a little wild, but we're looking good.